Setting up your company information in MR is the first thing you should do when you receive your new MR system. Any revenue-generating entity in MR is called a business unit or BU. Depending on the size of your agency, you could have just one main business unit or multiple. BUs allow you to monitor business volume and revenue at a granular or global level. They can be any entity within your agency whose revenue you can track separately. They can represent various satellite offices, market regions, or internal divisions that you wish to monitor independently from other segments of your agency. To open the function, go to Entities, Business Units. Then click on the search button to the left and it will display your business units. FYI, MR9 creates a default business unit on first use that you can edit, but since we already have business units in our system, I'll show you one of these. If you want to create a new business unit, you would simply click the New button in the top corner. To open a business unit, click on the BU ID to open it, and it will open as a new tab. When you first open the BU detail window, you will be in view mode, which is like a read-only version, as seen by the View BU in the top left corner. To make changes, click Edit at the top right, which switches you to edit mode, as seen in the top corner now saying Edit BU. In the General section, the BU name is your company name with your address and phone number below. This is important because however you enter this information is how it will appear on your report headers, invoices, and statements. You also need to assign a BU ID, which is a short abbreviation used to distinguish each unit. It can be up to 10 characters and is typically formatted as an acronym. For example, if you only have one BU, you might use something like Maine. If you have multiple, you could use abbreviations based on the city or company name, such as HOU for a Houston office. In the Additional section, you can add your tax ID and set your Remit to BU for invoices and statements. Remit is for when you want your payment sent to a different remittance address for processing. You could select the same BU as we're currently in to use the address in the General section above, or create a second BU with the address you want to use and give it a BU ID name like Remit and select that BU here. In the Preferences section, late charge in days refers to adding a one-time late fee to your client's invoices once they become so many days old. Specify the number of days that you want the late fee to take effect. Order due in days refers to the default number of days to take retrieving records. MR9 uses this to calculate the due date for parts ordered. Select Yes for hide rate per unit when printing invoices with details if you do not wish to display the billing rate for service items when you're printing or sending an invoice with details showing. In the Accounts section, you can leave the default account set up by MR, or you can choose your own accounts if you set them up in the chart of accounts. In the Invoice Statement Logo section, this is where you can upload your company logo that appears on your invoices and statements. Follow the instructions for file size and formatting for best results. Must be a JPEG or a PNG, must be below 20 kilobytes, and the image ratio should be 3 inches by 1 inch. By default, MR will print your BU name, address, and contact numbers in the standard text. If you plan to take advantage of the Invoice Statement Logo feature, ensure that the image file you upload includes your company info, as the logo will replace the standard text to give your invoice and statements a custom appearance. When done, after making any changes, be sure to click Save. Save and edit if you want to continue, or save and close to close.